Watcher everybody, and welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel. I am your host Zeus, and it is Friday, which means it's shit game time once again. And this time we got a Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, whatever region you come from, a game, Space Ace. And this has been requested by YouTuber Yoshikitty. Hello mate, how you doing? He wants me to flush this, well, as far as he's considered, garbage down the poop tube for eternity. Now let's have a look and see what the details of this game is. It came out in, I believe, 1994, that's right, it came out in 1994. It was developed by Oxford Digital Enterprises, and I'm from Oxford. Published by, well, in Europe, Empire Interactive, so we go with that one. Well, for the American friends, it was Absolute Entertainment, and Japanese Imagineer, that's who it was published by. Again, like most console games, especially SNES and Mega Drive, you don't get much information on who programmed these games, unlike your 8-bit games, the Spectrum, the Commodore 64, the Amstrad, and then the Amiga and ST on the 16-bits. But when it comes to console games, you only really find info on the developers and anyway. Anyway, let's see what this game's about. Let's read it. This was an arcade game back in the day. Gameplay: in Space Ace, players take control of Dex, also known as Ace, when it is most powerful, who must rescue Kimmy from the villain Blorf, while being under the influence of an Infanto Ray that makes him younger. Sorry, it's the way it's been worded here. Sometimes they don't put commas in, and it's confusing. During gameplay, Dex must dodge attacks and jump over pits while the perspective automatically scrolls along the path to the end of the level. So in other words, you're catching up the scenery all the time. Players can find various secrets and items along the way, and can also turn Dex into Ace, at which point he can engage in combat using a gun against his enemies, which wears off eventually. Upon reaching the end of the level, players will be assessed based on the number of shots taken, number of enemies destroyed, their ability and their style, while an overlay tally is also kept. Some levels take place in an overhead perspective and auto scroll. Is that what? Overhead perspective and yes, auto scroll, such as the Space Maze and Rocket Escape Maze, while other levels are side-scrolling levels with auto scroll, which is like level 1. In the overhead views, they must find a portal that leads them to the next level. Like the original arcade version, this game has videos that play during certain events, like ending the level of being hurt by an enemy. The latter, which I can't read anymore because it is not worded correctly. Anyway, right, Space Ace. Now I will say, before I actually do say any of this, for those that still get confused and wait to the end of the video, if you want to request a shit game time video, this is the place to do it. There'll be a video at the other end of this video in the top left hand corner up here, or you can just follow the link in the description. It's probably one that's just popped up about 2 minutes ago in the top right hand corner, but that's what you do. But let me just advise you, when it comes to SNES and Mega Drive games, they're much more complicated for me. They're far bigger games in general. Platforms are not my forte. I do like shoot 'em ups, and most of them appeared on the Mega Drive / Genesis, right, as opposed to Nintendo, which seemed to sport more platformy games and roll adventure games. Not my kind of thing, but so bear with me. Right, anyway, let's crack on with this. Get it going. Space Ace, yeah, boom, there we go. Mountainside, yeah. Didn't get very favourable reviews. In fact, I can't think who it was now, but there was one magazine or firm or critic, what have you, that said this is probably the worst SNES game ever. Yeah, I've got into the secret thingy, yeah. When it goes into mode 7, there's a flash of mode 7. And if you jump at that right time, you get to these little bonus levels. Far out. Didn't get enough time there because I was fucking around. running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Jump on there. No, jump. Yeah, far out. But yeah, I've just been zapped. Ugh, horrible effect. Yeah. Yeah, I never liked auto-scrolling platform games because the way I look at it, it should be me that dictates where I go and how fast I get there. I shouldn't have to keep... I didn't touch me. I jumped over that. Way under my legs. Yeah, I don't like a game dictating how fast I should go. Come on, look at this lanky fucking runner beam. Ah, give me that time. Oh, go, 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 go. Jump. Why aren't you jumping? Why didn't you jump up there? You got to keep your finger on it to do it. Oh, I jumped off the ledge. Suicide. You know what, I'm just going to avoid that one this time. I'm just going to keep running. I don't think we're going to see level 2 as far as my gameplay goes. Oh. Look at him, bloody lanky flipping runner beam. Like Rodney Trotter off of Only Fools and Horses. Oh, go away, 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 go away. Right, oh, do I get this way or that way? How do I energise? Oh, I forgot. I couldn't remember how to energise. So I can't shoot him now. Bugger, I need to energise. Oh, that's not very nice. Looks like he's been rammed up a poo hole. Oh dear. I don't be put right back at the start again. Oh. There's no checkpoints. I hate games with no checkpoints. Can't stand this music either. I've never liked the Super Nintendo sound chip. I'm sorry, lads and lasses, if you're great fans of the Super Nintendo Famicom. I've never liked the sound chip. I just don't like it. It's great for games like role-playing and ghouls and ghosts and that kind of stuff, but I prefer... So how do you... I forgot how you do it. I forgot how you bloody energise. I prefer the hard thumping, pumping sound chip of the Mega Drive. You know, the amount of... If you like heavy metal, rock, techno, thumping, pumping soundtracks that you can play in your hi-fi stereo or even in your car, the Mega Drive wins hands down. But this sound chip is more kind of, yeah, for your Castlevanias and stuff like that. Much more flatter. Game over. Well, what a surprise. Let's try again. I can't remember how you energise. Come on, start again. Right. Here we go again for the 50th time. Right. Ah, wrong button. That was my fault. I pressed the wrong button. That's a pretty nice picture. Not him though, bloody great big ugly blue blob, whatever that is. Right, get the jump button this time. Right, jump button this time. There we go. Got to time it right.
Far out.
Far out.
Far out.
Far out.
Far out.
Far out. That's it. Like I said, you've got to energise to be able to shoot your gun. I can't remember how to do it. Go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away. Go away. How do you... That's the pause. Oh, I've done it. I've done it. Yeah. How'd you shoot? Oh. No, 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 no. I wasn't quick enough. I was pissing around how to flipping... Oh, piss off. Yeah. Oh, right. You don't get a second time of getting that bonus level. You only do it once. Jump. 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 Go, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go away, go away, go away. Go away. Right. Energize. How do I energize? Oh, it's annoying. That's frustrating. I did it just now. I can't remember how to bloody do it. Oh, you collided into that, you numpty. Jump. Down here. Look at the way he's running. Come on, Rodney. You plonker. Yes. Jump. Jump. How'd you fire? I got the cursor, I couldn't shoot. Oh dear. I'm getting fed up with going back to the beginning now, I must admit. Oh, and I know some of you are probably screaming going, press that button! Go there and do this! But let me tell you, I don't care enough. Because I never played this game and I don't really like it now, so I don't care. And the person who's nominated wants it to be put in a shit tunnel. It's not got good reviews at all. You get the odd like 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 7 that'll go, this is a great game. I grew up with this when I was a kid. One of my favourite games of all time. Whereas the critics really shat on it. Jump, jump, jump. Right, now, energize. Right. So how'd you shoot? How'd you shoot? I've got the cursor, but it's not letting me shoot. Fuck you. How do you shoot the thingy? I'm getting very bored with this pretty quickly. So I know how to go into the transform or whatever you, which is that button. What happened there?
Oh, far out.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I've gone. You don't. Bear with me 1 second. I've got to know how to shoot, so I'm just going to pause for a second. So yes, bear with me. Right. Yeah. Instantaneous for you fellas watching, and a couple of minutes for me. So, as I thought, one of the mega reviews of this game, and I mean a long review of it, and it actually slated the game. Yeah, everything's is just useless to control, clumsy, terrible, and just like the shooting skills as well. Apparently you have to press Y to shoot it. So we'll see. And then you have to press X or Y or A or something like that. So if I press that, okay. Jump. Wouldn't let me jump. That's another thing it did mention. Jumping up and down platforms can be a real pain in the arse. And many times you don't do it. The control system is absolutely wank in this game. And you shouldn't have to deal with this guy the moment you start the game for the first on level 1. That's just ridiculous. So, okay, we'll suss that bit out now. Oh, I thought I jumped over the cliff there. Right, okay. Well then. Boom. Gotcha. No! Oh! This is so fucking annoying. Oh. So annoying. It didn't touch me. The collision detection in this is awful. Yeah, I'm looking like that too. Yeah, you're sort of, eh? It's just this fucking irritating. I'm sick of doing this little bit. Right, it didn't touch me, okay? Oh, I didn't. No, okay. No, I'm not bothered about it. I just want to see if I can get some more of these baddies. Right. X. Boom. Jump. It's not letting me jump up. Come on, that's it. Oh, it's irritating. The scrolling is dictating how fast you should go, and you can't. It's too fiddly. You've got too many controls. You've got a button to press to transform into him. Then you've got to press X to aim your thingy, and then you press either Y or A. It's too fiddly. It's too much to remember. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You have to do it rocket speed. Energize. Boom. Right. X. A. Get up there. X. Shoot then. Oh, I pressed X. It wouldn't do it. Unless it all... I don't know. Let me just try something. We ain't seen much of this game, are we? Good, I didn't really want to go in the bonus level. I've seen that. Nothing far out about this game at all. Right. Energize. X. Fire. Up. Up. Up again. Ridiculous.
Oh, far out.
Ridiculous. Maybe 2 more goes at this and I'm done with it. I would not be impressed getting this from my Christmas or birthday present. And I certainly wouldn't be impressed if I bought the bloody thing. No, don't care about that. See a quick glimpse of mode 7, and that's the moment you jump to get to the bonus stage. Right, there we go. X, fire, up, up, fire. It's not firing. That's bollocks. It's not firing.
Far out.
I timed it perfectly then, and it was not firing. There. Bollocks to the bonus stage. I'm determined to get past this bit. Really annoying me now. Oh. Right. Energize. X. Fire. Jump. Jump. It's not doing it. It's just not firing this second one. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I tell you what, it's pissing me off. Go fuck yourself. Last go. I'm bored with this. Oh my god, I'd be so upset if I spent my money that I've saved up and bought this. I mean, is the arcade version that much better? Far out. Got to do the far out bit now. Far out.
Far out.
Far out. Far out. Let's jump off here. See, I can get locked and loaded on the first enemy. But after that, it's not letting me... See? Yeah, thank you very much. That's easy. X. Boom. Again, it's not letting me jump in time. It's just not letting me fire. It's not letting me fire at all. Good, fuck it. I've had enough of this game. Absolute bollocks. No wonder there was so much slating of it. There was no real good reviews of this at all. Yeah, I'll be looking at that thinking, what the fuck am I looking at? I've just spent I bet it cost about 40 odd quid, didn't it, back in the day for a SNES cartridge. Oh man. No, it's crap. I agree with most of the critics on this. You've got to be literally one of a few, a special crew that really likes this game. I know there's going to be some of you that go, I had this game as a kid, I loved it, blah blah blah. Fair play. If that's your cup of tea, fair play. But the average gamer, I mean the gamer on average of this game, it's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. X to abort. Select a destination. Select a destination. Yeah, you can select a destination. How? X button to abort. No, just fucking abort it. Yeah, rubbish. Rubbish. It's difficult being a SNES and Mega Drive games. You know, the cartridges, they're expensive. The games are usually, especially platforms like this, they're they're drawn. They take ages to complete. The game always seems a long, drawn process rather than being enjoyable. Trying to do a little bit in mode 7 now on these credits or whatever. What am I going to give it? Well, like I said, you to play it, you had to buy it back in the day. You had to have it on cartridge. I mean, that's all right. That's nice. It's colourful. The artwork. but the game is shite. You should not have to start level 1 immediately being zapped all over the place by that fucking ugly bloke, wherever he is. You know, that's not a fair start. He's a lanky runner bean, his jumps are awkward, you're floating half the time. Music doesn't do anything for me at all, it feels so flat. Trying to calculate your jumps is awkward. Get into bloody fight. There's just too much control. There's too many buttons to do. Too many control commands for a game like this. You should just have to press one button and fire, not left or right and everything. And I try to, and I can't get past that second thing. So whether I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. But I've seen enough to warrant, in my personal opinion anyway, this is a game that I will not be reloading in my emulator anytime soon. It's rubbish. So what we're going to give this, well, I've read the reviews, like I said, I found out myself, I've not enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 82 shits on the shitometer. That's for Space Ace on the Super Nintendo stroke Famicom, Super Famicom. It is what it is, take it or leave it, that's my decision. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game and if you had any personal dealings with it. If you were upset that you bought it or got it as a present. If you liked it, then fair play, it's up to you. I'm not here to determine what you should and shouldn't play. This is just my own experience and I think this is infuriating crap. That's it for me. Judge, jury and executioner on this game as far as I'm concerned. So there you go, Yoshikitty. You've got your command, you got your wish. It's in the vault of shitness forever. Thank you very much for your paid request. And as I said before, if you want to place a shit game time request, please do so. The link is in the description below, or a video will pop up in the top left hand corner. Go to that and follow the instructions. But bear in mind, when it comes to SNES games especially, or Mega Drive games, shooters are my forte. Platforms not so much, and role-playing games, especially on any forms, and they were in abundance on the Super Nintendo. I won't accept them because that's not my thing at all. They take too long, so just bear that in mind if you choose a Super Nintendo or Mega Drive game for me to shit game time. Alright, as I said, please leave your comments below. I'm always fascinated to read what you think. Until next time, or shall I say next Friday, because it's every Friday, remember? Make sure you subscribe to my channel, make a note. Every Friday is a shit game time video, so please tune in for that. All the best, and thanks very much for watching this video, and take care, and have a very nice weekend if you can. Until next time, Judge, Jury and Executioner Zeus out of Shitsville.